everybody, what's going on today? Welcome to the channel. Today I've got the debut of a new series and also a debut of 10 different cards in one game. So we've got all the finest cards. I've got every single one of the finest cards here on the team right now. So we did a finest team build, and I'll tell you guys about all the cards here in just a second. But you guys do me a favor, as always, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, subscribe, and we'll get to some gameplay here in just a moment after I go over all the cards. So let's take a look at the first card right now. All right, so this first one is Daniel Vogelbach here for the Mariners. He was one of the fan vote cards here, so it's a good power card. He's a first baseman, 82 contact, 56 contact versus lefties, not really great, so he's kind of a platoon player. 116 against righties on power, 91 for lefties there, 79 vision, 125 plate discipline, 75 clutch. His fielding is so-so, good enough for first base, really not that big of a deal. And then he is quite slow. This card in particular is actually going to be on the bench for this game, but he does get a pinch hit at bat here later on in the game here. So we'll take a look at the next one now. All right, so the next one is Trey Mancini. This one's also going to be on the bench for this game for me because I have three better outfielders that I went ahead and rolled out for the debut. But this is an awesome card, man. 108, 98 on the contact, 100, 106 on the power, 91 vision, 88 plate discipline, 82 clutch. His fielding, like I said, is a little bit iffy there as a bronze out there in the outfield. Might do best actually at first base as one of his secondary positions, even though he's probably going to be a common over there. But at first base, we all know, common Frank Thomas fielding does pretty good, so it shouldn't be that bad. 50 speed, so he's probably not going to swipe too many bags for you or anything like that. But awesome card here on hitting, man. Just like most of the finest cards, man, they can just shred the ball. So let's take a look at this third one. All right, so the third one is Mike Yastrzemski here, the grandson of the great Carl Yastrzemski. Pretty awesome story here with this player here over the last year, man. But this is a really good card. 82, 119 on the contact, 98, 89 on the power, 78 vision, 75 plate discipline, 88 clutch. He's a pretty good fielder actually out there as well. So good fielding, 82, 74, 80, and 81 there on the fielding stats. And then 93 on the, or excuse me, 73 on the speed, not 93. I wish it was 93. That would be nice, but 73 on the speed. So he can definitely swipe some bags for you, but he'll be able to play pretty good left field out there as well. So here's the fourth card. All right, so the fourth one here is Matthew Boyd from the Detroit Tigers, man. Pretty good starting pitcher card here. He's got great pitch speed differentials. I didn't get him in this game right here as the starting pitcher, but I'll be adding more finest cards here as they come out over the next couple weeks to this squad and to this series that we'll be doing on the channel here with all the finest cards. So we'll try to compile the best team possible, and eventually we'll have probably all 5 spots in the starting rotation filled with finest cards. But 104 stamina, 82 hits per 9, 102 Ks per 9. He's got 88 walks per 9. Home runs per 9 doesn't matter for online games anymore. So 89 clutch, 79 control, 69 velo, and 97 break there. So a really good card, man. He's got the nice five pitch combo there with the 4-seamer, the slider, the circle change, the curveball, and the 2-seamer. Looking forward to getting to use this card. Just didn't happen to get it in this first gameplay of the debut for all these other cards. But like I said, we'll be doing these over the next few weeks, man, and lots of these finest games since there's some new cards and we can kind of mess around with these a little bit and have some fun. So let's take a look at the next one now. All right, this next one here is the Miami Marlins finest card here, Brian Anderson, man. Third base. He's got first and second base as secondary positions with left and right field as well. I do have him at second base here for this game, and for right now, that's where he'll be stuck at here on the team. He's got 93 contact against righties, 74 against lefties, 84, 96 on the power, 96 vision, 88 plate discipline, 99 clutch. He's got great fielding, man. 85, and then 87 there for the arm strength, 93 arm accuracy, and 80 reaction. Doesn't have a whole lot of speed. He's not going to be swiping bags for you really or anything, but definitely a good hitting card, and another just outstanding looking card art, I will say. Got to give a shout out to SDS, man, because these card arts on these finest cards are sick. They are some of the prettiest cards I've ever seen in the game. So let's go ahead and take a look here at the next one. right, this next one is Shohei Ohtani, man, right field. That's where I've got him put here for this. He can play left field as a secondary position, but I know everybody's probably looking forward to this card because people just love Ohtani, man. Great story coming over from Japan, being a pitcher and hitter. It's just an awesome player. But 197 on the contact, 95 power, 73 power against lefties. Still quite enough pop there to get it out. And then 85 vision, 82 plate discipline, 102 clutch. His fielding is a little iffy out there, so he's actually a bronze shielded fielder, but he's got great arm strength, so right field is great for him since he is a pitcher also. You know, he's got that great arm strength, so 98 arm strength, 80 arm accuracy, 66 on the reaction, 74 on the speed, 68 stealing, and 61 base running aggression, so he definitely can take some bags for you for sure. But let's go ahead on to the next now. All right, this one here might be one of my favorite ones of the finest cards, man. 96 Diamond Finest Bo Bichette. Awesome, man. You guys know that shortstop has been my problem spot here over the last couple months, and looking for a great shortstop. I'm hoping we get a Francisco Lindor Finest card here along the way, possibly in a collection. It might be of it one of those collection rewards, but it's a really awesome card here. Bo Bichette, shortstop and second base. Like I said, he's got 94 contact against righties, 125 contact against lefties, so maxed out. 86 power against righties, 104 against lefties, 92 vision, 78 plate discipline, only 65 clutch, so that's not as high as I wish it would have been, but still not too bad. 78 fielding, 82 arm strength, 75 arm accuracy, and 82 reaction. He does have a little bit of speed there at 77 speed with the 54 stealing and 63 base running aggression. So he can definitely take some bags for you as well. But Bo Bichette, man, well, I'm anxious to see how this one goes for me because he could end up getting moved up to the main squad for ranked seasons and stuff as well along the way. But let's go ahead and take a look here at the next finest card. All right, 98 overall Matt Chapman. And this is one of 3 cards from the rare tier of the packs that you can get to open up and get a guaranteed finest player. All the rest are in the base tier. But this one's crazy, man, with the defense being insane and just the amount of pop he's got for power. So 82-72 on the contact, 97-109 on power, 92 vision, 101 plate discipline, 102 clutch. The fielding at a 99 at third base, which is insane. 94 arm strength, 87 arm accuracy, 99 reaction. So he is going to be an absolute Hoover vacuum over there at third base. It's going to be a great card defensively for sure. 71 on the speed, so he still could swipe some bags for you. He's not going to get great jumps very often because of the 20 stealing number and the 30 base running aggression number, but definitely a good one. Let's take a look here at the second of the rare tier cards. All right, so the second rare tier is Rafael Devers, man. He beat out Mookie Betts in the fan vote, which I was a little bit surprised by, in all honesty. But he did, man, and they did him justice, man. They gave him a really good card. Third base with first base as a secondary. He's got 119 contact versus righties, 89 contact versus lefties, 100 power against righties there, 75 against lefties, 110 vision, which is nice for this card. Way better than the monthly awards one that we had earlier this year. 74 plate discipline, 122 clutch, which is insane. He's got decent fielding there for third base. I've actually got him at first base in the game because I've got the Chapman card at third for me right now. But 77 fielding, 84 arm strength, 82 arm accuracy, and 79 reaction. Doesn't have a lot of speed, so 57 speed. He's got that, and then 36 stealing, it looks like, and then 53 base running aggression. So an awesome hitting card. Can't wait to get to use this one, see how it works. But let's look at this final rare tier card now. All right, 97 overall Bryce Harper. Awesome card. I'm really excited about this one. I actually pulled this one in the packs. I bought the packs. And shouldn't have bought the packs. I figured they'd be more expensive than they were the actual cards, but once they got out on the market, man, I realized I probably shouldn't have bought the packs. It's best to just buy the cards up if you want them and use them that way. But you guys know with directional, this is a great card because Bryce Harper gets the shift plate on him, and this is the highest vision we've had on a Bryce Harper card this year. So really, really awesome there. This one has the splits here on him. So he's 79 contact versus righties, 96 contact versus lefties, because he did hit lefties better this season, 91 power against righties, and 117 power against lefties, 80 vision, which is awesome for his card. 125 plate discipline and 125 clutch is insane. The fielding is much better on this card than it's been on any of his others as well this year. 80 on the fielding, 89 arm strength, 80 arm accuracy, and 72 reaction with 74 speed, a little bit higher speed than normal too, and 76 stealing, or excuse me, 69 stealing, and then 55 base running aggression. I can't talk today apparently. Sorry about that, guys. But he's going to be playing center field for the squad right now, for the finest squad that I've got. But let's take a look after you collect 7 of these cards, what the current collection reward is that's available right now. All right, so if you collect 7 of the cards here in the finest program, you get this 99 overall Kirby Yates, probably the best closer in baseball all year long. Wow, this card is insane on paper, man. 4-seam fastball. He's got the splitter, the slider, and the 2-seamer, which is pretty much like a sinker for him. So nice pitch combo there. 113 hits per 9, 125 Ks per 9. He's got 96 walks per 9. Combined with that 84 control is going to be insane. He's got 125 clutch, 81 velo, and 99 break. This is a really good closing pitcher card to pick up for your squad. It only takes 7 cards, like I said, to lock in and get him. There are 7 cards in the base tier, so you can pick all those up for about 15,000 stubs a piece, and then you could get this Kirby Yates card. And then I'm sure they're going to add obviously more collection rewards along the way as they release more cards over the next couple weeks. But these are awesome looking cards, man. I'm so excited. I love the card art on these. They did a great job with these here. But let's go ahead and get to the gameplay without further ado, and you guys enjoy this game here with the finest team. All right, so we get the matchup here against the one USB Titans, I guess, or the IUSB Titans. I don't know. He's got Nolan on the mound there. He does have the Bo Bichette and the Matt Chapman card. He does have Bryce Harper, but it's the older Bryce Harper card there. And then 1 through 7 in the order, I've got the finest cards. Now, I don't have the finest card batting 8th yet in the catcher spot because there is no catcher yet. But as soon as a catcher comes out available of the finest cards, I will pick it up, and I will be using it here in this series going forward. So little just thing to let you guys know, like, since I already made World Series this month, I'm just kind of free swinging a little bit, just having some fun, man, trying to get some runs, trying to get something done. Bryce Harper here to lead off the game, hits the little directional double down the left field line. Perfect placement. It wasn't a really hard hit ball, obviously, but it's exactly why I wanted him, why I need him to do that kind of thing. Then Bo Bichette here, second batter of the game, rips one there into right center field and brings home Harper for the first run. So 2 finest cards into the game, man, and we already got the 1-0 lead, so that's pretty cool. And then I go ahead and try to see if Bo Bichette can steal, and he can't. He can't, man. I get told right there, nope. He got a horrible jump and just didn't quite have enough oomph on his legs to get there for the stolen base. So Devers is up here for me, and he flies out to left field on this next ball right there. So we got 2 gone in the inning right here at this point. Still do have that 1-run lead though. Matt Chapman steps to the plate for his first at bat here, and I thought I almost got a hold of this one. I don't know how I missed it. I must have just been barely early, but the timing, the sound of the ball hitting the bat, everything, man, I thought that thing was gonna fly. But I popped it out to left field. I was a little disappointed right there. So, but here we go in the first inning. He's got Tony Gwynn here batting. And this guy is a World Series player here that I was playing. You know, I'm using cards I don't usually use, but I just wanted to do something fun on the channel, man, for a little bit here. Do something a little bit different and start a new kind of series or something, you know. So we get Bo Bichette there on the check swing strikeout. So we got 2 gone here in the bottom of the first inning, trying to get the shutdown. I got Griffey at the plate, and he hits a line shot right at Chapman with the Hoover vacuum glove over there, and manages to take it in for the final out there in the shutdown inning of the first. Shohei Ohtani first at bat here with him. Strike 3. No, his swing feels a little heavy to me after using him in the first game. So not sure how that's going to play out in the future with him, but I just that was the feeling I got in this game. And then we go ahead and ground out right there as well. So that one wasn't very good. I got Yastrzemski batting here with 2 gone in the second. And he strikes out again, man. I am facing Nolan Ryan, too, with these guys that I don't usually use. So it was a little crazy. And this was the first game I played of the day, too. So my timing was a little bit off. So that's on me, though. Not making excuses. Just that's on me. Do get Frank Thomas a strikeout there on a nice curveball there from Seaver, so that was nice. And he's got Bryce Harper that steps to the plate here and strikes out as well, so that worked out pretty good. And then Chapman comes to the plate, and I go ahead and bring in the tail away slider here, and he takes it, man, for strike 3. So we go ahead and strike out the side there in the second inning, so that was pretty good. And I get Pudge up here, card you guys have seen a million times, I know, but you know. Had to stick with at least one card I felt comfortable with if I had to leave one in there. So as soon as they have a catcher, like I said, I will replace Pudge and put the finest catcher in there. So he flies out to right field for the first out. Seaver steps up here and strikes out there on 3 pitches. So that was pretty easy. And then Bryce Harper steps up for his second at bat here in the 3rd inning. And he goes down on strikes there swinging as well. So not a real good at bat there. Not a real good inning. But just trying to keep this guy off the board, man, and keep pitching. Seaver actually pitched a really good game. Get the first out here of the inning on a fly out to center field there to Harper. So that was pretty nice. But this is one of Seaver's better games he's pitched, actually. I kind of felt like I started to get the feel for how to really pitch with him in this game. Which is kind of crazy because we're this far in already. But I get Jimmy Fox there on the curveball, so that was nice. And then we got his pitcher up, and he grounds out to second base there for the final out of the 3rd inning. So nice deal right there. Going on to the 4th here at this point in the game. Still got that 1-0 lead. I got Bo Bichette leading off for me. And he pops it up just barely foul there to Mr. Testosterone commercial Frank Thomas right there. So that didn't work out very well, but it is what it is. Rafael Devers steps up to the plate here with 1 gone in the inning and hits one that I thought I might have got all of, man. It was going. But no, man, he caught it on the warning track with Tony Gwynn. He gets out there and makes the catch. It would have been nice if that would have gone out. It would have changed the game quite a bit. You guys will see here a little bit later in the game how it would have changed it and made it a little bit shorter, at least we'll say that. So then he gets me down swinging there for the final out. So Tony Gwynn, he's got leading off here in the bottom of the 4th inning, and I get that first pitch ball there to him, 1-0. Try that inside slider, and then he gets this one down for the hit there into left field. Not a bad hit there with Tony Gwynn. Little opposite field late bloop hit. And then so he's got Gwynn there at first, and he flies out into right field here for this next one. So that's pretty good, man. As long as I can keep that speed held there at first base was kind of my thinking on this. Griffey steps to the plate here and throw the curveball, and we go ahead and get the out there, the fly out to Mike Yastrzemski. So nice play. I was throwing it back to first. I wanted to test his arm and see what it looked like, but it is pretty weak, I will tell you that. That ball kind of floated up there a little bit. Frank Thomas steps to the plate here with 2 gone in the inning, and he tries the hit and run, I guess, there, and I get strike 3 pretty easily, so he strikes out. I got Ohtani leading off here in the top of the 5th for me. And Ohtani hits one, just a laser beam line drive. I thought it was going to get over Tony Gwynn's head, but no, he sticks the glove up there blindly, not even looking at the ball, and somehow manages to make the play. That would have been a nice double to start the inning too, so I was really hopeful for that one, but it just didn't quite work out. And then we go ahead and hit this one here, but we get the ground ball to shortstop, and he gets me out pretty easily as well. Didn't get really much of that ball. I was very late on it. And then Mike Yastrzemski steps to the plate here and grounds out to short as well. Or starts to ground out to short, I apologize. But then he was actually safe because of the bobble there at short on that ground ball. So he does beat it out. And then Pudge rips one in the gap to right center field right here. And I'm thinking, man, let's test Yastrzemski's speed, see if he can make it all the way around, because I'm sending him. And sure enough, man, he makes it in there safe at home for the second run of the game, and now I'm out to that 2-0 lead, so feeling pretty good at this point. I got Seaver up here, and Seaver goes down swinging. When I wasn't really expecting too much out of that right there. I figured Seaver would probably get out. But he's got Bryce Harper leading off this inning. I'll have the finest Harper leading off at the top of the 6th inning. And he sends this on the high fastball all the way to the wall. And Yastrzemski plays it well off the wall, but he still gets in there with the double there for Harper. So that didn't work out too well. He's got the Matt Chapman card here batting now with a runner on second base. And he sends the fly ball out here into center field. And I try to get back on it and make the play to be able to make a good throw. It wasn't a bad throw, but just didn't quite get rid of it in time, I don't think, there. And I get the one out, but he sends the runner over to third base on the tag. So I decide to go ahead and do the the pitch out here and walk him to set up the double play. But then he goes ahead and swipes the bag. I didn't even see him taking the lead off first. He swipes the bag there and steals second. So I'm like, all right, well, that's fine. Your pitcher's up next. I'll just go ahead and walk this one. So I'd rather pitch to Nolan Ryan here. But he decides to go ahead and pull Nolan Ryan in the bottom of the 5th inning. I guess he saw this as his best opportunity to score. So I went ahead and decided to, well, shoot. He's got Ichiro Suzuki here batting now. Go with the curveball, and Ichiro hits a low line drive, and he can't send him. I think he left third a little bit too early anyway. There's no way he could actually go ahead and get that run scored and bring it in. So pretty cool deal there. Now I just need to get Tony Gwynn out for the final out of the inning, and I'm out of this jam with the shutdown inning. I get him to ground it to second base there, and we get the final out. So still holding that 2-0 lead. Pretty good deal right there. I'm feeling pretty good, feeling pretty happy. Don't have a whole lot of hits yet, only the 3 hits. He brings in Chapman, and boy, I don't know why. Usually I hit Chapman decently, but for some reason I could not get the timing down on Chapman today. So he gets me on strike 3 right there. Bo Bichette comes up, and Bichette hits a line drive pretty decent into right center field, but Tony Gwynn, or not right center, down the right field line, sorry about that, but Tony Gwynn tracks it down there for the second out of the inning. And then Devers comes up here with 2 gone in the inning and hits a little blooper there into left center field and gets his second hit of the game. So Devers is honestly the card I'm the most impressed with so far. He's not as good against lefties, but he was able to get that base hit there against Chapman, so that worked out pretty well. Now I got Matt Chapman batting, and he strikes out swinging there on the slider low and in from Aroldis Chapman. So that was Chapman on Chapman crime, I guess, right there. But so we go to the bottom of the 6th, still got that 2-0 lead here. I've only thrown 45 pitches with Seaver at this point. And he grounds out there with Bichette to Devers there for the first out of the inning. Then we got Griffey that steps to the plate here with 1 gone. And he grounds out to second base there also. So another nice little quick out there. Hopefully breezing through a quick inning is what my hope was. Got Frank Thomas batting here at this point in the bottom of the 6th. Go for the low and away slider and get him swinging there for the final out there in the 6th. So nice deal, man. Going to the 7th, still holding that 2-0 lead. Got Ohtani here leading off, and he strikes out Ohtani there swinging. Then we got Brian Anderson stepping to the plate here with 1 gone, and he strikes out as well. So he's just breezing right through me with this Chapman card right now. Yastrzemski steps up here and hits one pretty hard over at third base, but he makes the play there. Chapman does. Like I said, he's like a vacuum over there. And I get out of the 7th pretty quickly, man. He shuts me down just about as quick as I shut him down. So he's got Harper leading off here. Harper gets the base hit just by the second baseman to lead off the bottom of the 7th for him. And then we got Matt Chapman here batting second. And Chapman pops it up in foul territory over there to Devers, who's playing first base for me. So we get that out there, running back just in case he tries to take that step off. Don't want to risk throwing it and throw the ball away. And he's got Yohan Moncada batting here, and Moncada rips one into left center field. A nice line drive hit right there for him. He's going to bring this run around and score it to make it 2-1. but he took a little bit too far off of second base there, and we throw it back to second and get Moncada leaning. So that was nice, man. A nice way to clear the bases and have 2 outs here with the number 8 hole hitter step into the plate. And then Jimmy Fox hits one to right center field. But even with that bronze fielding, Shohei Ohtani's able to get out there and make the play on pretty good reaction time, it looked like, actually. And I know he has a fairly low reaction number, so that wasn't too bad. Pudge steps to the plate here, leading off the 8th for myself, and grounds out to third base pretty easily. He's still got Chapman in the game. I'd leave him in too if I was him, man. I'm clearly not hitting him very well. So we're going to go ahead and bring in Trey Mancini here to pinch hit for the pitcher. Trying to get something done and use some of these other finest cards. And Mancini just dinks one there to shortstop and gets out really easily. What a horribly hit ball. That Mancini card's actually probably pretty good. I just didn't hit real well with it right there. Haven't got a feel for these guys' swings yet, too, so I think I'll get better with these cards as I go along. But Bryce Harper here grounds out into the shift. I was aiming the other direction, but he grounds out into the shift to the second baseman right there in shallow right field. So now I'm going to go ahead and bring in Kirby Yates. I've got this 2-run lead. I'm thinking, here we go, man. Let's get this done with Kirby Yates. Just whatever you do, don't pull off your best Clayton Kershaw National League Division Series impression. And he gives up the home run right here. And the guy ties the game. This is the first batter I faced with the Kirby Yates card. 99 Kirby Yates, and he hits that home run. So I'm like, all right, let's get Tony Gwynn out. It's tied game. Nope. Doesn't even throw it where I aimed it. And Tony Gwynn hits one. He goes back to back and makes it 3-2. So I don't know whether to call Kirby Yates or call him postseason Kershaw, because that's what he came in and did. And it was pretty sad, man. I was a little defeated at this point. Do get the out there. And then I get Griffey to fly out here to left field. And I'm like, man, I cannot believe I just gave this game away with one of the best closers on paper that we've had put in the game so far. But little defeating, to say the least. Then Frank drives one to the wall right here, and Yastrzemski misplays it, but Harper comes out there and picks it up. I throw it into second base and get Frank Thomas going for the double. So pretty good deal, man. He does have the 1-run lead. I'm going to the top of the 9th inning. I've got to get a run back somehow, any way possible. And just keep in mind, this is my first game with those cheese uniforms, so I'm looking to make a cheesy move if I have to. But Bo Bichette grounds out the second base for the first out of the 9th. Like, oh boy, all right, this is not going well. Devers steps to the plate here. I'm trying to just drive one out of the park, but he rips a ball into left center field, and Harper dives for it and misses it. So we go ahead and get the double there with Devers. And now I got to go to the pinch runner, without a doubt. So I'm going to bring in Honus Wagner, because he can play first base as a secondary position, and he's got the wheels that I need to possibly score. So we bring in Honus Wagner here. Got to get the game tied, man. Keep it alive. Keep it going. Go ahead and take third base here on strike 3. He delays the throw and then actually doesn't end up throwing it at all. So I make it to the third with the swipe bag. Here comes the cheese, man. Trying to steal home right here. And it gets stuck in the rundown, and I'm like, oh, but he releases the ball, but he doesn't throw it. And I somehow make it in and tie the game on the cheese right there. It's stealing home. So pretty good deal, man. Got the game tied back up. I was feeling pretty good at this point, but Ohtani strikes out right there to end the 9th. We're going to the bottom of the 9th, tied 3-3. I leave Kirby Yates in. Since it is the debut, I wanted to get some more pitches in with him. I figure he's got to be better than those first 2 batters went for him. So I think I just need to learn exactly how to throw with him and where to throw what pitches, when and where in the count. So we get that out right there. And then he pops this one up to right field. So we'll get that one pretty easily. That's 2 gone here in the inning in the bottom of the 9th. Just trying to extend the game, man, to extra innings and get some bonus baseball in. That's really the goal at this point right here. He's got Yohan Moncada that steps to the plate here, and he lines out to left field. So we get going to the top of the 10th right now. Still a tied score at 3-3. I know that my pitcher doesn't have much time left, really. He does. I go ahead and get this bloop single in here to fall to lead off the inning. So pretty good deal. Got a chance to score right here. But unfortunately, I don't have a second baseman on my bench to be able to pinch run, so I had to try to steal with him, and he gets me with the strike him out, throw him out, double play right there. And that did not turn out very well. I was trying the little hit and run, just seeing if we could get something going, but it didn't work out. Pudge steps to the plate here and gets another base hit here into center field, right center field, just barely there. So that was pretty good. I really wish I wouldn't have got thrown out stealing now. I probably would have been able to go first to third with that runner, but it didn't work out. Here's Vogelbach with his first at bat of the game, and he strikes out on the slider. So that didn't work out very well either. A Vogelbach card is probably the least exciting of the cards for me of those the new finest cards. But since we are the cheese team, man, I go with the knuckleballer. I got to bring him in here, just trying to squeeze some innings out of him and see if I can get him shut down here to send it until I can get a run knocked in, and then go to a better bullpen arm and shut him down. Get him to pop up to first base for the first out here in the bottom of the 10th. He brings in Ralph Kiner. Like, uh-oh, Kiner's got some power against lefties. I hope he doesn't hit this too hard. No, that was about the weakest possible swing I think he could have got with that Ralph Kiner card right there. So we get 2 gone here in the 10th inning. Not a bad deal. Tony Gwynn steps to the plate here at this point, and Tony pops it up foul for the final out of the 10th. Pudge gets over there and makes the nice play. So now we're going to the 11th. Man, I just need to get a run. I just need something. Need to get something done right here. Anything. He puts in Ozuna. I was actually kind of happy about this because I hit Ozuna pretty well. But with new cards, you just never know how it's going to go. Harper almost had that hit down the left field line, but he just didn't quite hit it hard enough, and he ends up hitting a little bloop pop out to Chapman at third base. And then Bo Bichette goes down swinging right there on the high heat. And Honus Wagner, who never hits for me, I wasn't expecting much, and rightfully so. Man, he grounds out to second base here for the final out of the 11th inning. Oh man, now we gotta hold him, man. We just gotta do something here to be able to hold this lead. Got Bo Bichette on a 1-2 count right here, throwing the high knuckleball and get him swinging for strike 3. So that worked out pretty well. And then Griffey steps to the plate here, and he's early on this pitch, but drives it down the right field line, and he's going to get the easy double here with Griffey. So that's not good, man. He's got that go-ahead run in scoring position at this point. I'm thinking, oh boy, Frank Thomas is up next. We got to walk him to set up the double play. I mean, you got to. You know, it's Frank, and he's slow, and you can take the chance there. So I got to do that. And then he decides to steal third here unexpectedly with Griffey, and he swipes the bag at third. I'm thinking, oh man, I'm in a little bit of trouble here. Bryce Harper at the plate, and Bryce hits this little bloop single, and he's going to get the walk-off win against us. So not a great start for the first finest team game. However, I think as I start to feel a little more comfortable with their swings along the way, I'll be doing just fine. It's really just making an adjustment, and like I said, I'll add more finest cards to this team, and we'll keep this series going on the channel as long as you guys enjoy it. You know, I don't mind posting a loss, man, as long as it was a good game, and it was a debut with 10 different cards. We had what, 7 in the starting lineup. I used 2 off the bench, and then I had the Kirby Yates card that came in, and I don't know about Kirby, man. He did his Clayton Kershaw impression there and just blew the lead right there. Otherwise, I probably would have had that game in the bag, but Kirby Yates kind of blew it. So it was a really unexpected debut there from a 99 overall closing pitcher. But hope you guys enjoyed the video today. You guys do me a favor, as always, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, subscribe. Hope you enjoyed the finest series that we're starting here in this debut game, and we will catch you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm going to have the Chipper Jones debut up on the channel here, so you guys enjoy that one, and make sure that you guys get comments on the video. This is your final few days to get comments in and entries into the autograph giveaway for the Pudge Rodriguez, Michael Young, and Joey Gallo autograph cards for first, second, and third place. So hope you guys enjoyed it. We'll catch you guys on the next one. Thanks.